Sam Heughan's secret love affair revealed. Face screaming in fear. Outlander star's untold love story revealed. That morning in Edinburgh, weak rays of sunlight filtered through the windows of the small cafe next to the Royal Mile, a place Sam Heughan always went to when he needed some peace. But today, that peace vanished as soon as he pushed the door open. All eyes in the cafe were on him, not the familiar admiring gazes, but a mixture of surprise, excitement, and curiosity. The screen hanging on the wall was broadcasting an urgent entertainment news bulletin. Sam Heughan's secret love affair of many years has been officially revealed. The other person's identity has stunned fans. Sam paused. His hand tightened on the strap of his bag. The news, the one he feared the most, had finally appeared. The secret keeping for 3 years. Since stepping into the role of Jamie Fraser, Sam had been plagued with countless love rumors. Some said he was dating his co-star, some said he was secretly married, some even made up bizarre stories with fake evidence. Gradually, he learned to keep quiet, the way most stars choose. But there was one thing Sam had never revealed, even to his closest friends in the industry. He actually had a secret love affair. It started quietly, grew quietly, and then gradually grew into an irreplaceable part of his life. But because of his growing fame, because of the media attention, and because of the nature of his job, which was always being observed every moment, he kept it in the dark. The other person in the story, the one the press calls the mystery character, is Ailsa, a young, independent journalist, secretive and strict about everything related to her private life. They met for a short interview in Glasgow. At first, it was just a few questions about work, a few pleasantries, but her smile, soft, gentle, without a trace of mercenary, made him look back. When the interview ended, Sam suddenly asked, "Would you like some coffee?" Ailsa was surprised but nodded. And so their first meeting began. They both promised to keep it a secret. No pictures. No sharing on social networks. No appearing together in public. For Sam, that peace was more precious than anything. But secrets, no matter how well kept, always run the risk of being discovered. The day the storm hit. The previous afternoon, Sam had received a surprise call from his manager, Fiona. "Sam, we have a problem." "What problem?" Fiona was silent for a few seconds before saying what Sam had never wanted to hear. "Someone sent the press pictures of you and Ailsa." Sam stood still. "What pictures?" "Of you walking down the lane near Arthur's Seat. And then the night you held her in the car park behind the cinema. Blurry but recognizable." Sam's heart sank. Not because he was afraid of the media's criticism, he was used to that, but because of Ailsa. She had always shied away from the spotlight, always afraid of publicity. The promise he had made to her, the most important promise of all, was now in danger of being broken. Isla, the girl who stepped out of the dark. When Sam entered Ailsa's small apartment, she was sitting on the sofa, hugging her knees, her face pale. "I saw the news," she whispered. Sam sat down next to her, his hand resting on hers anxiously. "I'm sorry. I should have been more careful." Ailsa shook her head. "It's not your fault. But, this will change everything." She looked up at him, her deep blue eyes filled with fear. "Sam, if this gets out, my life will be turned upside down. My job, my privacy. I don't know if I can handle it." Sam held her hand tighter. "Ailsa, I will protect you. No matter what happens, I will not leave you alone." She smiled sadly. "I am Sam Heughan. I can handle the pressure. But you are just a normal person." That sentence made Sam's heart clench. Media explosion. The next morning, the news was all over the newspapers. Sam Heughan secretly dated journalist Ailsa Grant for 3 years. Revealing pictures of the couple hugging each other at night. Who was the woman who made the Outlander star hide their relationship for many years? Social media sites exploded. Fans immediately split into two factions. Some supported Sam because they thought he deserved his own happiness, others were disappointed because their idol lied. Ailsa's phone rang continuously. She panicked and turned it off. But the knocking on the door, the sound of someone outside calling her name did not stop. Sam stayed with her all morning, drawing the curtains, trying to give her some peace. But he knew, the storm was only just beginning. The most important night of conversation. That night, when the Edinburgh sky was dark and the rain was falling heavily, Sam sat beside Ailsa in a small room lit only by yellow lights. "Ailsa, I will do anything you want. If you want me to go public, I will. If you want me to deny it, I will." She looked at him for a long time. "Sam, are you happy keeping it a secret?" Sam was silent. Finally he sighed. Yes. Because it is the only way to keep me from the cruel world out there. But I am not happy hiding, she replied, her voice choked. I have always feared that one day this will be revealed. And now it has happened. Sam reached out and stroked her hair gently. So we have to choose. Run away, or go into the light. Elsa lowered her head. I'm scared. But I'm also tired of hiding it from you. Sam lifted her chin, so that their eyes met. Elsa, you're the woman I love. I don't want to love anyone else. And I don't want to leave you to fight this fear alone. A tear rolled down her cheek. If I step into the light, are you sure you won't regret it? Sam smiled gently. With you by my side, I've never regretted anything in my life. Historic decision. The next morning, Sam posted a post on his personal page. Only 2 sentences, short but powerful. I'm in a relationship and I'm proud of it. Please respect the person I love. Elsa's name wasn't mentioned, but everyone understood. The internet exploded. A wave of backlash spread everywhere. Supporters burst into joy. Opponents criticized relentlessly. Elsa looked at the post, her lips trembling slightly. Are you sure? Sam nodded. If anyone should be criticized, it's you, not me. Elsa hugged him, for the first time not afraid of the flashbulbs or curious eyes. The challenge begins. The following days were a series of grueling trials. Reporters followed them everywhere. Malicious articles kept appearing. Vicious comments aimed at Elsa rained down like hail. One evening, when she came across an article insulting her, Sam slammed the magazine on the table. They have no right to do that to me. Elsa put her hand on his shoulder, her voice soft. Sam? I'm fine. I was prepared for this. But you weren't. For the first time, Sam felt helpless. In movies, he was always written as a hero. But in real life, protecting the person you love is harder than he thought. Elsa smiled. We will get through it. Together. A love that cannot be hidden anymore. One afternoon, when the weather began to turn to spring, they walked together under the rows of trees in full white bloom. No longer had to look around, no longer had to worry about being photographed. Sam held Elsa's hand in the middle of a crowded street, something that was previously unimaginable. A group of fans recognized him. They approached, they didn't ask for an autograph, didn't ask too many questions. They just said,